Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent bringing you episode 9 of Let's Play Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. Alright, so we're going to load it up here. We did some cool stuff in the last episode. We recruited the Wayfarer, Ifan Ben Mezd, I believe his name is. And he completes the party at 4 characters, but I don't know who I'm going to keep yet and who I'm going to get rid of. We have this guy, and this guy. I would really like to check out her, and of course that interesting dwarf who knew that we were headed to Fort Joy on the ship by listening to the creaking of the wheel turning. He was pretty interesting. But, I'm sure we'll get to them in time. Very interesting characters all around, I think. They're all pretty good and enjoyable. And in this episode, we're going to explore Fort Joy more. So sit back and relax, and we're about to get into this. Let's see what Fort Joy has to offer us. Okay. Log. Sturdy and unremarkable log, ready to be whittled into something more remarkable in your hands. Let's grab that log. And, Burrow, what about you? Let's talk to you.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in and whispers in your ear.
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a personal nature. And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this entire conversation rather awkward.
Tell him to go right ahead. What's the worst that could happen?
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot.
Oh no.
Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face Ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back away.
Oh boy.
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Okay, Fane.
Is it not enough that you travel with me? Must you speak too? Go on then, bark away. Let's see if we can find any method in it.
You must seem very alien to Fane. Ask what he thinks of your people.
Oh, I think of them as little as possible. As much, I imagine, as you think of gadflies that buzz about you. Not that there is anything wrong with you, of course, just that you're, well, not all that impressive.
Shrug. Lizards are no better or worse than any other race. They're incredibly arrogant, but they've also achieved a lot.
As impeccably mundane as I have come to expect from this world. Regardless, further study will be required. In fact...
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. After a moment, he pauses and looks back to you.
Sorry, do carry on. Just act as you do in your natural environment. Simply pretend I'm not here.
You're curious. His people, the Eternals, what were they like?
This is perhaps the first intelligent question you have asked. After all, one should always try to learn from one's betters.
Smirk, of course. That's what you're doing.
My people are a race far beyond anything that exists in the world today. We seek to master the secrets of the universe. We craft wonders to last through the ages, long after your crude tools have rusted to nothing.
Wonder what they looked at.
There is a great variety among our people. Some are tall and lithe, others short and muscled. Some come in a variety of eye-catching colors. Others you can barely see at all. This is what makes you such an abomination, you see. You look almost exactly like every other lizard out there, just as every human looks like every other human. Walking through this world is as repulsively bland as staring at a wall for a century. After a while, the very sight of you disgusts me. No offense, of course.
Ask him where these wonders are now if they were built to last so long.
I do not know. There are rumors that some have been found at the Black Pits, an oil field on Reaper's Coast. I was trying to uncover the truth when I was waylaid by these magisters. But wherever the artifacts of my people are, I will find them. We have not simply vanished into thin air.
Correct him. He keeps using the present tense when he should be using the past. Change the subject. So this mask he's looking for, what is it exactly?
The mask of the Shapeshifter. In my time, it was nothing more than a novelty. A toy, really. I crafted one for my child once. She spent the day trying to convince me that she was her mother, even though the face I used looked nothing like her. Of course, now that toy could be the difference between life and... well, it makes a difference. With that mask, I can shapeshift and walk through this world looking like any other simple mortal. I could look like a lizard, a dwarf, a human, any creature whose face I can procure. It certainly makes traveling through towns easier.
I don't feel so good.
Interesting. And how he crafts a shape-shifting mask exactly?
Oh, it's quite simple. One just acquires a face, a source orb, and combines the two to make a face mask. Combining several of these single face masks along with a source orb will produce a mask of the Shapeshifter. Frankly, I'm amazed everyone isn't doing it.
Suggests that maybe there aren't that many spare faces lying around.
Oh, of course there are. How many hundreds of thousands of you people have died over the years? Almost all of them seem to have been disposed of while still wearing perfectly serviceable faces. It's a terrific waste. Still, without the proper tool to remove the face from a corpse, I cannot take advantage of the many cadavers you're providing. So if you happen across anything that seems capable of ripping a face off a body, please do let me know.
Nod thoughtfully. Toy or not, it could be a powerful weapon.
Trust you bloody-minded beasts to turn a child's trinket into a wicked purpose. People like you are the reason it must be recovered. I am using the mask to keep myself safe from the violence of this world. Who knows what evil it could do in the hands of some mortal witch.
Wonder how he feels about having to hide its true face in fear.
Fear? Please. Why would I fear these creatures? It's a practical choice, nothing more. Moving through this world is so much easier when you don't have to lecture some torch-wielding lunatics on the dangers of an open flame.
Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the blacksmith again. Oh. Is there a way to pause the game?
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
Ask her what she's making.
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
Ask how she got her hands on one of these contraptions. They seem pretty dangerous.
Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
Ask if it was Dallas who invented these god's awful collars.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions?
Ask what she remembers of Dallas.
Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
Ask if she knows how the collars are made.
Magic and metal, like most of Dallas's designs. Metal keeps it locked. Magic makes it work. That's all I know.
You sense she knows more than she's letting on. Say your collar is tight and ask if she can loosen it a bit.
For you? Hell no.
Press the issue. She does know how to manipulate them, though.
That's for me to know, and you to get out of my face. Buy or shove off.
Ask what she has for sale.
All manner of things. Have a look.
Elemental Totem Skill Book. Summoning. Resurrection Scrolls. Wow, they're really expensive. And we use like 2 of them. Lockpicks. Thief of the Tyrant. A Modest Ring. Water Arrows. Tongs. Short Stick. Bowstring. Rope. Do we have any? We do have rope. I should have tried to use rope on those vines, actually. Do have a mortar and pestle. I guess I don't have a whole lot I want to sell. Sharp rock. Sharp piece of metal. Pretty sharp piece of metal. If you could make sure you didn't cut yourself handling it, would make for a nifty weapon. Needle. Watch where you point that thing. Identifying glass. Peer through this to closely analyze and classify equipment. It's as good as the skill of the one who holds it. Repair hammer is a dinky hammer that looks perfect for repairing equipment on the move. Just don't try taking down an orc with it. I'm gonna grab the lock picks. We'll take both. I have to see what Ifan is using. We can sell that. Shipwreck's Manifest. Didn't read that yet. Can sell Shiv. We'll keep the bows. Rip painting. This painting is badly damaged. I guess that'll do. And we'll take Theft of the Tyrant. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out Ifan. Oh, he is using a crossbow, toy crossbow. Let's go ahead and read this. In the age of Brachus Rex, Captain Zek Zapor made a deal with the Source King himself. For the price of his soul, Zapor was given an enchanted armor set that allowed him to charm and control whomever he chose. Zapor took great joy in capturing slaves, objects for Source experimentation for Brachus, assaulting ships from his hideaway in Reaper's Eye. Yet power alone was not enough to satisfy him. Zapor wanted more than his dread fleet and eldritch charisma. He planned to rob Brachus blind, breaking into his vault not only for an empire's worth of gold, but to reclaim his soul jar. But before Zapor seized his prize, Brachus discovered his treason and sealed him in a cursed prison on the island. It is said the captain has been bound there for years beyond counting, soulless and starving for freedom. It is also said that before his death, Zapor hid the pieces of his enchanted armor across Reaper's Eye so that Brachus could never recover them. Interesting. Log. Ifan.
Maniac.
We have no gear for you, but we do have a shank for me. And that's very good. Okay, let's continue. Let's come up here. We didn't finish. We talked to Kana, yeah. You can now use waypoint travel. Use the waypoint travel button to travel at any waypoint shrine you've discovered.
Okay, buddy?
Dominic and... Oh, there's Los. My laptop's getting pretty hot. I have to turn the alternate fan on.
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh gods, not now.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend!
So you hope he's right. Wait. I want to talk to him. Oh, Fane is in dialogue. Wait, I don't want Fane. I want to talk to him.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the god so terribly of late.
Ask what he means by your kind.
You know what I mean, lizard. The dwarves and elves are no better. The lot of you would drag us all into oblivion with your blind devotion to Source. The time of Source is over.
You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Sneer that you saw plenty of slaves try to bury themselves in worship. Ask if he isn't also a sorcerer.
Of course I am, or I wouldn't be here. But I am humble enough to know that if Rivellon is to survive, I must surrender my power to the Divine Order. The Source has become dangerous. It will undo us all.
Oh, you have a stained shirt. That would be good for Ifan. But wait, if I'm 17, but if I barter with you, still 17, okay. So Ifan, go ahead and grab that. So you have a nifty shirt to wear. There we go. Let's talk to Los.
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were... you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
Say you're not sure. You fell into the water and were nearly lost.
Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
No, I'd tell her there was a strange voice. It seemed to want you to survive.
I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Gently call out to her and ask if she's all right.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Tell her you were discussing the shipwreck.
Oh, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Losa, he'd say. Losa, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find you a way out.
Huh.
Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what.
Ask if she can explain what she was doing just a moment ago.
It's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit hospitable.
Tell her she's going to have to elaborate.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Mystic, say you may understand her better than she thinks.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted.
Say you reckon you are at the end of the day?
So, how are you enjoying the joy?
Say Say the Magisters hauled you in. Something about being a danger to yourself and society.
Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Decline. You're better off by yourself.
Sure, whatever suits you. Probably better for you in the end anyway. I'm not always myself, and sometimes not myself is a bit, unpredictable. Anyway, see you around.
See you, Losa. Sharp rock we can grab.
Stay down, you!
Come up here. Painting of Lucian.
The divine himself, Lucian. Shrine's turned into a memorial, it seems.
Shrine to the
The
Divine.
shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Squint and notice a button you hadn't seen before. Press its worn
You
surface.
hear a strange sound, like rusted hinges creaking and air rushing through a tunnel. A hatch appears behind the shrine.
Shrine, by the looks of it.
He has spoken! Lucian has spoken! The eternal prayer! It's worked!
Say what now?
The divine! Even in death he's listened! A door. Do you see it? Incredible.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Bow your head and offer a silent prayer to Lucian.
A low, resonant vibration hums somewhere deep within you. Your knees buckle. The hum grows louder. The world tilts and fades.
Oh. Okay. There's a hatch back here. Right there. Hatch to the underground.
Day, buddy?
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
So this is Fort Joy. What a crumbling disaster.
Butter.
I've got that special shipment he was asking. Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you.
Ask her if there's anything you need to know about this Griff character.
Well, he runs this place and everyone in it, including you. Better to make yourself useful to him if you're stuck here anyway. That's what I did.
Oh, skill
Ain't fit for
books.
beasts.
Ricochet, pin down, first aid, elemental arrows. Okay.
Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood.
Let's come back out this way. Come over here. Gowan. And come down here.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Ask why he wants to know.
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Tell him to go on, you're here alone?
In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
Ask him what he's planning.
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Decline. You have companions to think about.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Hmm.
1,000 pounds of dust. 50 pounds of tears, oh. Make the hinges rust.
There was a rat around here. Where'd it go? Guess we can take the herring and the fish bone and check the fish rack. Take the herrings. No, don't sleep. Okay, not much to do in here. Still don't know what to do with this campfire. Grab the free fish bone. What about you, Laszlo?
Say, I don't know the ancient empire ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few bars.
Lizard, screw up your face trying to remember the melody of the ancient song Division, but it doesn't quite come to you.
Don't break your head vain now. Been that long since you've been home, has it? Yeah, pity. Pity.
When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sorcerers left? Yet so quickly, we find source so dangerous. What in his death caused it? So void work.
The kin's brow knits together, then apart and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts and doesn't look up as you approach.
Tap him on the shoulder.
What? Oh, kin. New, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home.
Lizard, ask the kin what's on his mind.
My mind? What else, kin? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
Say why is a mystery. All that matters is what to do now.
No doubt the two are related. Perhaps if we can reverse the cause of our misfortunes, we can stop this madness before it goes any further.
Hydrosophist.
Make the hinges rust.
Okay. Hira.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Oh no.
Ben, Mist! Ethan! Ben, Mist! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer!
Tell her she need not fear. Nobody's giving you a contract for her life.
Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Keep him away!
Huh. You okay?
I don't think I
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Clap her on the back and ask if she's alright.
Don't touch me! You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me.
Tell her you understand how she feels.
Do you? You seem fine. Don't you feel how tight this collar is? And there's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do.
Right hand,
Ooh, tattered shoes.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her neck and the collar, but there's no space to be made.
Let's go ahead and grab these tattered shoes. She's running from us now. Let's go ahead and equip these shoes on somebody. Probably best on me. What did they actually do? 2 physical armor. Wow, Dazzler.
Another divine arises. What if there are no
Way out.
Yet so quickly, we find source so dangerous. Gods.
The smell, though. I'm gonna give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
Goodness, this place has made you cranky. Buck up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
Leave me be, Sam.
I only mean that if you think about it logically, she's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come, old chap. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for greed.
What did you say?
That's what happened, isn't it?
Bleeding snake.
Now, let's not get nasty. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Lizard, step forward to speak up for your kinsman.
Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
Oh! Dog, you done just killed Sam. I mean, I'll take his 13 gold.
Think about you and I, Gritty.
Mug of water. Holy cow, bro.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Stand before him in shock, mutter that he just killed a kin in cold blood.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
Tell him not to fool himself. What he did was inexcusable.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another nail and hammers it into the panel.
Unbelievable. That was not cool, bro. Who's that?
I'll be with you soon, love.
I mean, I know your wife passed and all, but dang. Well, this game is cool, man. It's really drawn me in. The way it's designed and everything, and the characters. Who's that? Needle? Let's try this fish rack for free. Grab us some free herring. 24 gold for free. Can't beat that. Sack. Grab the bedroll. Bucket for helmets. We're gonna need these, chaps. Oh, -1 initiative. Oh well. Throw on a bucket, sir. The two lizards wear buckets. What are you, veiled undead? Okay, grab the fish bone. Let's come in here and talk to Needle.
Mind your manners round Griff, eh? What do you want, freak?
Just having a look around.
I got my good eye on you, bub.
Say there's some things you'd like to discuss.
Make it quick.
Ask if he knows how Magisters intend to cure people of source.
Hell if I know. Don't rightly know if it can be done. If they take the source out of you, what are you?
Ask what he knows about the Voidwoken.
I never seen one myself, but me cousin up in Gore said one appeared from the clear sky one day and ate up every child under the age of 12. Don't know where they come from, but
But without the Divine, there ain't much we can do to stop them.
Ask if he's ever heard of someone escaping this place.
Sure. Pelamine made it as far as the Hollow Marshes even. They dragged his corpse back the next day. Head pulled clean off by a ghost. I saw it myself.
Okay.
Hands out your pockets now.
Please, a delivery. Surely you'll have one. Please.
Scram, snake face.
Like you wanted.
Oh, that's Griff.
Yeah, don't, will you?
Watch yourself.
Hilda.
Hey! You're a little light in your trunk, ain't you? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
What sort of special means she's talking about?
Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Maybe I happen to know where everything ends up.
Oh, you've got some good stuff. An air staff, another shank. Minor healing potions, throwing knife skill book. You already know this skill. Backlash skill book. Adrenaline and chloroform. Destroys 8 to 9 magic armor, then tries to set sleeping. Huh. Resurrection scrolls.
If those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Dusty hat. Nothing special, just the head covering of a regular citizen. Hilda's plate. Hild doesn't think this breastplate comes in handy in a prison, so she's selling it.
Bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Scale armor. Bronze scale boots for 106. Let me see. Wood axe. Weapons you don't actually use for your skills. Like if I need to chop something, I would need like a hand axe. That's not a weapon, I think. Improvise staff. +1 finesse. I didn't catch that last time. Go ahead and offer up the toy crossbow, the pocket knife, the water wand, switching character will reset your current offer. A bucket, probably a makeshift shield. So 52. Magical leather gloves.
Dwarves didn't eat so much.
Flexible but not flimsy, starting up to withstand any storm and skirmish, +2% critical chance. Those are pretty nice. I want to get the shank. And
perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Can use... Oh, I can't switch people. Maybe something like that.
Worse than war rations, these.
Yeah, let's go ahead and accept that. Put our secondary shank on, but let's see what he's using. He can get rid of this knife on a stick. He's got a resurrection scroll too. But can he use the tattered shoes? 7. Or bronze scale boots. Or made shoes.
Worse than war rations.
We'll get him the tattered shoes. Ifan, you don't really need armor, per se.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Wooden targe, she's got one. Magical leather gloves. I'm going to grab... They're uncommon.
Beasts.
I might go ahead and grab them if I can sell some stuff. Maybe the improvised staff. Depth of the Tyrant. Poison Arrow. Sell an ink pot. I don't know what this other stuff can be used for. Let's go ahead and throw out a gold cup.
Worse than war rations, these.
That looks pretty good. Alright. Take your leave. Let's go ahead and finish this up. We can sell that next time. The Red Prince can put on the tattered shoes. And get the 3 gold up here. Ifan has a resurrection scroll as well. Oh, he uses those arrows. I thought it needed bolts. Not arrows. I'll go ahead and equip these magical leather gloves. Very nice. 2% crit chance, 5% crit chance total. Muddy mittens we can put on you. Since you're a melee dude.
You forget my name here.
Makeshift club and a wooden targe.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't mean so much.
Club seems the best. Oh, the shank. I'll go ahead and put my second shank on. So I'm doing 8 to 9 damage now, which is nice. And you're using poison and poison. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna see how long we've been playing. I mean, time just melts away in this game. Yeah, 43 minutes. I'm gonna save here and say thank you for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the Let's Play thus far. I'm having a blast, as you can see. Lots of fun. Just a vast world to explore, and it's very cool. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. Much love, peace, and joy, guys. And if you want, I'll catch you in the next episode where we'll explore more of Fort Joy. Until then, guys, take care.
You forget my name here.